Hello, Aries. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for this week of October 25th through the 31st. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a huge reminder, Aries, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and possibly check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as they might resonate with you more for the week ahead. And for this week, I am using the Santa Muerte tarot deck. All right, Aries, let's get shuffling. We're going to be taking a look at the messages and guidance from Spirit in your cards for the week ahead. Top three cards, the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay. All right, Aries. Well, there's a strong indication, a message, an energy that for some Aries individuals, you wish that you did something differently. So something that possibly recently occurred or something that you're kind of reflecting on, you have feelings of wishing that you personally had done something different or handled it in a different manner. Or possibly wishing that you did something more in regards to a situation. So taking a look at your first card here, you have the Five of Cups, which is precisely that. This is a card of regret, disappointment, emotionally just going over something, thinking about something. This certainly could be a situation there where there was maybe an ending to a relationship, possibly a goal, something you were working towards and it didn't work out. I'm also picking up for some Aries, this is something that you chose voluntarily, a choice. So this is definitely like some change coming in this week. And kind of maybe having a hard time letting your emotions and feelings, having a hard time letting go in regards to it. Now, just looking at the card here, you see the challenge, the labyrinth here of emotions, something that keeps going over and over in your mind. But this card's an indication to just stay with your emotions, your feelings. Let what you're feeling, let it in, overwhelm you, feel it, Aries, and then let it go. Let it just go on its way. That's the only way you're going to obtain harmony and balance. So this is Scorpio's card in energy, so it can be very intense, very passionate, but with purpose at times. This card's ruled by Mars, so it's about the physical energy surrounding you, but being assertive, feeling all those emotions, those feelings, but then having the willpower to move on from it. And this number 5 energy of this card, it's something that's really going to shake you up. Hopefully it's going to help break some habits that might have got you into this certain state of mind to begin with. The number 5 energy is always about lessons learned, and 5 is also the number of your throat chakra, your communication. So it could be precisely that you said something that you now regret. Taking a look at your next card, you have the Four of Swords, which is an indication for a time of rest. It's the swords energy, your mental energies you need to heal from. This is the exhaustion from all your emotions, your feelings. So for some Aries individual, This is some kind of break. Taking a break. It could be in regards to a relationship, a communication, maybe arguments back and forth. Maybe something you said that just came out and you didn't really mean it to. But in the heat of all those emotions, something, almost what I'm going to say is irreversible, came out in what you said. So with the Four of Swords showing up, this is the time to rest, get away from the situation, get off social media. The card here is actually depicting, in order for this person to be at rest, to be nailed into the coffin. But the Four of Swords is also concerned with your connection with spirit. It's an indication that its resources and help is always nearby, always constantly available to you. So this is kind of taking a break, especially for the Aries that are having a hard time, maybe working through a problem or possibly a health issue. I feel that coming in. You need to get some rest. This is Libra's card in energy, so just trying to get things balanced out for you. This is ruled by Jupiter, which is associated with good health, good luck, good fortune coming in. Having the knowledge, the wisdom to take time out to recuperate, Aries, getting away from the situation, the circumstance, the individual, whatever it could be. It could be a relationship, the workplace, your job, could be something at home within the family. So this card is about getting a break from that, especially if something was said that you now regret. Now your next card here is the Page of Swords. Now the pages are the messengers of the court cards, and this particular page goes to great lengths to make sure the truth is the news, the messages coming through. So with the Page of Swords, there might be some truth revealed. You might have revealed your true feelings, which possibly then changed like a circumstance, a relationship, whether it be a love relationship or a family relationship. There's some truth, some messages, some form of communication this week, Aries, that's coming out, that's revealing the truth. And some of you are really feeling bad about it, even though it might be true. Might have come out in a way that you regret, maybe possibly in a very hurtful way, but it's still something that is really the truth. And it's all got to do with how you feel about someone or something. So something is being communicated, talked about. Something's being revealed. Just kind of a very difficult energy for the week. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards is number 10. Yeah, so something's wrapping up. Something's coming to an end. So this could be possibly you said something, maybe in the workplace to the boss or someone else that had some consequences to it. So with this number 10 energy, something's coming to an end. So possibly something you said might have resulted in the loss of your position, and you truly regret it. Now for others, this can be something that you said to your partner, an argument or heated conversation in regards to something in particular. It's definitely all about communication this week, Aries, so be careful because it's going to result in the end of something. Now, let's get the card from Spirit. Your last tarot card here is going to be a very distinct and focused message from Spirit for Aries for this week ahead. What is the message from Spirit? Okay, you received the Hierophant card, Major Arcana card. Well, the message, this is Spirit trying to get through to you with the Hierophant card, is you're going to be taking a look at how you believe in certain things. Not necessarily spirituality, but let's say something that was in place for some time. You're finding something out. Again, this has to do with your Page of Swords. Something is being revealed that you're just not okay with, Aries. And you're kind of like questioning how you feel about it, your belief system, maybe traditionally how you would think about something or how you would respond. So the Hierophant is primarily like your traditions, your beliefs, kind of how you've always backed up your thought process, your viewpoints. So something is really going to be shaken up. That because again, this is that number 5 energy. Definitely shaking things up, trying to get you to break some habit that might be repeating over and over based on your beliefs. An example could be that you could be choosing the wrong person for a relationship, always choosing the same type of person, and so you keep getting the same result. So Spirit is telling you, you're going to be changing how you perceive things, how you look at things. Again, this is that number 5 energy, your throat chakra, your communication. So maybe you weren't as vocal in the past, Aries, and now you're speaking up. You're speaking up what it is you want and how you feel. Now, let's see. I'm going to pull 3 clarifying cards for this week's reading to see what additional information Spirit is going to release to us. Okay. We have the King of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Well, now with the clarifying cards, it could be something related to your work environment. With the King of Swords showing up as a clarifying card, the truth is being revealed. And this is an energy where you're really thinking logically and rationally about your next steps. Now, the 2 of Pentacles could have something to do with your changing what you want to be doing for a living. You're changing jobs. So definitely could be some kind of incident taking place in the workplace where you might end up walking out the door, Aries. Now, whether this is being dismissed or you're resigning is up to each individual Aries. But there's an indication here with your clarifying cards that like almost immediately when this happens, it's going to actually be happening for your benefit, Aries. And with the Page of Pentacles, there's good news. It's good news in regards to another job, something that you're going to be happy with. Glad to get away from the energy here, this regret with what you said, your true feelings. So something's coming out. Maybe you're again. You're regretting saying it because it immediately makes you realize, oh, I needed this job, or, oh, I'll have to look for another place to live if you're living with someone and now all of a sudden you're breaking up. So it's that kind of energy coming in, but there is immediately something coming in or right after you kind of just let go of that energy, it's going to benefit you. So I like here what the clarifying cards are saying for your reading this week. So let's move these a little bit off to the side here. And let's take a look at what crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. Okay. Pipestone, Catlinite. Well, I haven't had this particular crystal card turn up in quite some time, but I'm not surprised with it being Halloween week. This has to do with your ancestors, your root chakra. So with Pipestone, This is that your ancestors are indeed trying to get in touch with you, wanting you to start to acknowledge them. And it has something to do with your roots, your ancestry. Might be something that you're unaware of, Aries. And let me see if mine's handy. Okay. I do have a small piece of catlinite pipestone. So, something that you might be unaware of. I keep getting that message. So, pay attention to anything that comes in regards to a particular culture or a belief system. There's a connection here, especially with your Hierophant card, that you're going to start thinking of something in a different way, something that you are unaware of. So there's something like being revealed. You're finding something out. And this is in regards to ancestors that have been with you for a long time, trying to give you strength and wisdom. So this is certainly the week, Aries, to call upon them for help and guidance. Now, pipestone is an excellent crystal to connect with your ancestors, the great spirit, to the earth. So there's messages. Again, communication, wanting to come in, almost alerting you to the truth of something. And I'm also picking up the Page of Swords energy with this. Maybe you're finding out that the ancestry that you thought was yours is not so. There's really an indication of the truth coming out this week. It might even be skeletons in the closet, you might say. All right. Let's take a look at your Halloween Oracle card message for the week ahead. Let's see what turns up here. Okay. You've got Ghost. And it says regret. So yeah, I was truly picking that up. Well, interesting that I've been using this Oracle deck all month long, but we're starting to get more of the traditional signs of Halloween showing up in the last week, like vampire, witch, and here we have Ghost for you, Aries. And the word regret. And that's the energy that I was picking up at the beginning of your reading. So it could be for some Aries individuals that you're leaving your current job, whether you were dismissed or it was your choice. But you still have this feeling of regret. It might be possibly leaving some of the people that you really liked working with. It could be maybe you had some really good benefits, but something came out, something was said that can't be taken back. Now, for other Aries individuals, when the Ghost card comes up, it is regret. It could be that you're holding some kind of grudge or you're regretting what maybe you got involved with, is what I'm picking up. Could be something or somebody talked you into something. So you really regret that you agreed to. So this is an energy that's really wearing you down, and all the more reason why your ancestors here are wanting to communicate with you, wanting to kind of bring the truth out in the open. So there might be something that you're unaware of, Aries, this week. And there's this strong energy of getting some truth out to you, or you speaking the truth. But if you are definitely holding some kind of grudge, you need to let go of that energy. That's going to free up for kind of like being able to move into your future and having more positive energy, more opportunities and possibilities coming your way. Now, I decided to pull one more card, more of a fortune-telling type of card from the Lenormand deck. So what do we see for Aries? Fortune for Aries. Okay. you received card number 22, ways, options. Well, with this number, 22, that is 2 2s. So this is kind of a card of opposites and polarity. Definitely here, crossroads energy. So this can be your energy this week, Aries. Once this truth, information, consequence has occurred. What I'm picking up, you're going to feel like you're not sure which way to go. So it's going to be like an indecisiveness. It also ties into regret because even though what's about to happen or has already taken place, you're going to have this sense of losing that familiarity with whatever it is, whether it's a job, a person, a circumstance. You're going to be conflicted. You're going to have like the pros and cons are going back and forth in your mind. And I'm drawn to, this is the Queen of Diamonds. This could be representing someone not exactly like in your family, not in your inner circle, but it could be like an in-law or a step. Something of that nature, more an external individual around you. Could be a coworker. But it's certainly someone who's an opportunist. And that kind of ties in with your tarot cards, what they're saying, what your oracle cards are kind of like warning you about. So for this week, Aries, definitely picking up, be careful with the communication, both ways. What you say, how you say it, who you say it to, as I just get the energy of it's going to be used against you. So this could definitely be something in the workplace where you might end up losing your situation. But your clarifying cards here are almost saying that due to the turn of events, there's something that's going to pop up right away for you. And your main tarot cards here, which are a little bit off camera. Sorry, Aries. Your main tarot cards here is that you're unhappy, disappointed here with the 5 of Cups, regretful, just kind of thinking about something over and over again. Possibly the loss of a relationship, a loss of a job, maybe an argument with someone close to you. And the 4 of Swords here is all about getting some rest, recuperate, back off from the situation. You need to rest so that your mental energies will be sharp and connect with spirit for guidance and direction at this time. And then the Page of Swords. Some truth being exposed, some truth coming out. Or you telling the truth, where it actually causes an upset either with a family member, someone you were seeing, your partner. It could be a coworker, your boss. And then Spirit. And I really buried Spirit's card here. Spirit. Presenting you with the Hierophant card where it's going to make you change your beliefs, how you traditionally thought about things, or possibly what you believe in. It's changing it up. So there's this number 5 energy all week where changing your old habits, just really shaking things up, but it's going to be for your benefit once you'll see that once the dust settles. And then your angels and guides are suggesting the pipestone crystal as this concerns your ancestors. So there's something there that might be revealed, wanting you to really tap into your intuition, see where it's leading you. This is really strictly connecting up with your ancestry, your beliefs. And there might be something very surprising that you find out if you dig into this information. And then your Halloween Oracle card message is Ghost. This is also in regards to regret. But it's also in regards to holding grudges or hanging on to the guilt of regret, which is going to eventually become a very heavy burden, and it's going to tie you down from being able to move forward. So an indication here to just release things, let them go, so that you can have new, fresh, positive energy coming in, Aries. And let's dig it out. Your Lenormand card. An indication that what's happening this week, whatever is leaving you, whatever's going, you're then like at a crossroads where you're indecisive and you're weighing the options over and over again. That feeling of regret. I should have done this. I should have done that. I shouldn't have said that. Certainly. Things of that nature. But possibly this Queen of Diamonds, there's someone around you that might be the person that's responsible for setting all of this type of energy into motion. This is someone that's an opportunist. They have something to gain by possibly breaking up a relationship or breaking up your job where you're working. They might want your position. They might want to date who you're seeing. So it's something of that nature connected to whoever this Queen of Diamonds is. It's an indication it's going to leave you at this crossroads. But your clarifying cards are an indication to think very logically, rationally, because there's something coming in, some news, some good news, especially if this is all in regards to your workplace, possibly leaving one workplace, but almost immediately you're going to get some good news in regards to money or finances, possibly a new position, a new job, a different company. But be careful with your communication this week, as this number 5 energy, the throat chakra, communication, what you say, how you express yourself. There might be something that you say that you're going to regret. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Aries family.